What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I am back with my 14th play session. We stopped earlier today in kind of some sketchy territory. So prepare yourself because I am right at pretty much in the middle of a fight between some mutants. There was a legendary super mutant. I hear a suicider somewhere. And currently I have a mutant hound, that is charging me. And I'm determined not to die. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna unpause and I'm going to go into my pit boy. It looks like I think I have, oh, I have an AP refresh. I must have taken something. I need to level up, so let's do that. Okay? Now, I've been wanting to level up to get the nuclear physicist perk. I've got 6 intelligence right now, so I have a little bit of ways to go. Really tempted to use it. I'm just going to use the gunslinger perk right now because I do use a pistol quite a bit. That's about my favorite gun, so we're going to do that. Let's see. I don't have any perks going right now. Just my characters, any buffs or debuffs. But I am going to, see, I got some buff out, so we're going to take that. We're just going to kind of pump ourselves up. I want to make sure I don't die here. Some medics. And I've been trying to use my weapon wheel, like my favorites bar, but like right now, we're gonna get our ultimatum out. Today. I'm not gonna take any chances. Oh. That's exactly what I was trying not to happen. It's, it's my own fault. It's kind of what you get by starting in the middle of a fight like that. The only bummer, I mean, I know I did save, so I'm in an okay spot. I think the thing that disappoints me a lot is that now probably that legendary enemy won't be there. Those mutants will be there. It's possible, but probably the legendary enemy won't be there. So, it's what it is. We just gotta move on and accept it. Away she goes. Away she goes. Kind of wondering. So, I did get the Dalmatian, so I'm gonna go back and do that. Just though, oh man, I was really hoping to be able to pull through on that one. So it is what it is. I do love so much. You can just jump down from any distance. such a good gun. Oh, did not do that. He had a teddy bear. He's probably bringing that back to his little kid or something. Alright, you know, it's okay because, you know, we didn't really lose any progress at all. Because I'm going to find this. I hope the dog is still here. That was just a unfortunate turn of events. But we move on. If I was in and like no shade at all to anybody that doesn't play in survival mode. It's just a personal thing for me. But if I was if I was playing in regular mode, you know, any variety of difficulties besides survival. Hey, what's up, Lana? I'm definitely gonna rename you. No offense to anybody named Lana. I'm gonna go to the Sunshine Tinies. Go ahead and go there. And you know, like that glowing one that was there before isn't there anymore. Oh, it's right here. Dude. What the heck? You get that. You get it, Lana. I know it doesn't do anything. Oh, dude. Alright, we're gonna take some jet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dude's just like all along the water there, waiting for me. Ugh. Come on. Oh my gosh. I feel super lucky there. Alright, Lana, go ahead and go back. Thank you for your help. That was weird. Like, just like a really weird... I forget that when you're using the power armor, you sink to the bottom and you don't... I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. That was wild. Glad we were able to get out of that. Ticonderoga requires terminal.
Terminal's got this locked.
Is that where they make the number 2 pencils? Ticonderoga? Just hit me. Huh? I'm not gonna be silly here though. I am not gonna be silly. I need to double check too and like look at my... Alright. I'm kind of pushing it on my fusion cores. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just go and be brave. Hey, what's up? Action 8. How you doing tonight? You should have just seen what just happened. I had a glowing one over here and I fell under the water. His body, did it disappear? And I forget that when you have a fusion, or not fusion core, power armor, you sink. So I was just, I think, the bottom. But he couldn't get to me. Somehow I got out of it. But thanks for saying what's up. Thanks for joining on the stream. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or whatnot. And yeah, we're just... Ooh, what do we got over there? Little Mirelurk. We're just hanging out on a Friday night, having a good time.
Bring something home to remember your visit to the Science Center?
What's for sale?
Everything you...
Oh, I can buy stuff. Cool. You know what? I am actually gonna buy that. Anything that's nuclear material. Yep. Oh man, that adhesive is so expensive. I don't care. There's things that I need, and I don't care. I'm gonna spend the caps on it. Worth it. And I got plenty of things I can sell. Don't really use the frag mines personally. What's that? I have a crazy surplus of stim packs, and I don't really use those very much either. Not in survival mode. Okay. That's not bad. I'll take that. Down a little bit. We're in the railroad, huh? Mirelurk and autonomous. That's a cool. Yeah, we got some Mirelurks over here by the water. That's for sure. Man, it was before I started streaming, but I was over by the water, and it was like the last playthrough, and on my way to Diamond City, I turned to the left, and there's just a legendary Mirelurk just staring at me in the middle of the road. It was the weirdest thing ever. I wish I could have got that on camera. I had a last playthrough where I was in. I have videos of it on my playlist, but I got to level 15 and my game crashed, but totally my fault because I updated the mods in the creation store and it just messed it all up. So definitely learned from it, but I'm kind of trying to do some different things this next playthrough. So I'm at level 16. We just found a little Dalmatian dog down by the water over here. This is where we're at. I could go to the Cabot house, but I think yeah, I could do that. I'm right there. Maybe I'll just do that. No? We're there. The question is how do we get there? I feel like I need to cross that side, but I want a good neighbor. Dude, that stuff's a little sketchy over here. I mean, I guess I could just walk across in my power armor, but I'll cross the bridge right there. Oh, hi! It's definitely not a Mirelurk gun. I feel like I hear more. I want to see a Gulper, being honest. Oh, let's stick with our pistol, and we're actually gonna level up here. You know, honestly, it's hard not to do that. It's hard not to for survival mode. I'm gonna use this because this is definitely gonna help me the most right now. This bad boy. And I can't remember the last time I've actually been down over here. We're heading into some uncharted territory. I know this is actually a place right here. Let's head this way. Trace our way to the Cabot house. I know there's a mission there for us. Oh man. It's so infuriating. Like, my goodness, I feel for you. Losing a save? But then it's like, you know, I made a video about it. Like, I made a like a little short video about it, and I had some people being like, no, it's your fault. And it's like, yeah, I know, I mentioned that. I said that it was my fault. I admitted it. It's a crappy feeling. I think if I keep doing it, it's like, you don't learn from it. Okay, I get that. Oh man, was that frustrating. So, playing that's so fun. Yeah. Put my gun away. I don't mean any harm.
Go away.
Dude, I do not like when I see a sentry bot. I thought I was gonna die. Ugh.
I'm here to talk to
Jack Cabot?
No, it's you. Good. Come on in.
How do you know it's me? Oh, I could be anybody, dude. Oh, it's you.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Oh, okay, guys. Got it. It's this guy.
Sounds good.
Following you, man. Nice little well-preserved spot you got here.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment.
Anybody else think that looks like Christopher Lee? Saruman
He'll be
from
right with us.
The Lord of the Rings?
Clearly, I'm
Saying.
ready to adjust the mixture. Hello, hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
You got any fusion cores?
Just tell me what you need me to do.
All in good time. All in good time. Consider this your final interview before getting the job. Please have a seat. How about a drink, Edward? The good bourbon, eh? Please have a seat.
It does. It does hurt.
Now, before we get down to business, I
autonomous.
have a question I like to ask all my
Man.
employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt. The
I
question is this.
thought I would
Do
be.
you believe there is other intelligent life in the
Sorry,
universe?
I'm distracted by these guys talking.
Are you talking about aliens?
I thought it would
UFOs and
be
little green men?
No.
Like, spend a longer time not
not
playing Fallout 4. Like, I went over to Fallout 76 and I was playing some New Vegas and Starfield. Took 3 days off and I went back and started a new playthrough. I needed to like let it out, and like I just made a video and just like, I don't even care how many people watched it. It was just like I needed to get that out. But okay, what's going on here? You serious? What? Dude. Okay. I'm gonna breathe right now. And I'm not gonna say anything. That's not cool. I jumped down. Oh, did I even get my... See, like, that's how... That's how frustrated I am right now that I didn't even get my power armor. I just left without it. Yeah. I hadn't saved in a little while. Survival mode, like, be like that. That's super frustrating. Oh man, I just lost all that progress. Just because I jumped down? I really don't think that should be something to trigger NPCs that are non-hostile to become hostile, just because I jumped down with a power armor. It's not cool. I get it, though. Like, I get it. Like, maybe I caused some type of, like, damage to them because you jump down and you create, like, almost like a shockwave, but I've never had that happen to me. It's a little irritating. Oh, just don't forget to breathe. It's okay. It's all part. It's all part of the process. That is frustrating, though. Talking about losing our game save and crashing, I need to put it in perspective. It's not like my game completely started over. I just lost a teeny bit of progress. I'll go back and find the Dalmatian. Let's see if that glowing one is here. But, oh, dude. If you just joined in, yeah, the glowing one's right here. You know what? We're just gonna... Let's see what he even does this time, because last time... I don't need that. Gonna level up. This perk. I'm just gonna take him out here. Wow, easiest glowing one I've ever killed. Right there. My goodness. See you later, Lana. Alright, we're going to take out some Mirelurk, and I'm not even going to stop at that place. Actually, no. I am going to stop there because I got the nuclear material I wanted to build my fusion core charger, and that's what I need.
Bring something home to remember your visit to the Science Center?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Please have a look at our...
Right.
Welcome to the Science Center. Looking for a souvenir?
I'll take a look.
Please have a look at our souvenir mug.
Okay, so my goal here is to get nuclear material. Yep. I want to get enough so that I can... Is there anything else? just gonna do that. Build a fusion core charger. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. We got this time. Honestly, I think there's a bunch of mutants over here. But I'm running low on my fusion cores. And I do not want to get stranded. I know it says 3, but I have a couple that are like 50 and 15%, and I need to make sure I make it back. So we're going to accept this quest over here, and then we're going to kind of book it back to one of my bases. By the way, little tip today I learned: if you kill a NPC, when you pick up the ammo that they have, but when you pick up the gun that they were using, you get the ammo that was in their clip automatically, and then you can just drop the gun. And it's a good way to get more ammo.
Go away.
I checked it, I verified it,
I'm here to talk to
I
Jack.
double verified it on Google.
Good.
It's for real.
Come on
And
in.
a great way to get more ammo. My goodness, it was a game changer. I was doing the
Come on.
Paladin
Let's go meet the
Dance
boss.
initial mission,
Sounds good.
like the first one at ArcJet Systems, and I got so many fusion cells from there. It was insane. All right, we're gonna go talk to him. We're not gonna jump down this time because
Jack,
apparently.
The new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to.
Oh hey, dude,
We'll be right with you.
it's a mad
damn.
scientist.
Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mix.
Hope everybody's having a
Hello.
good Friday
Welcome
night.
to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot,
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
and I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome.
Edward.
But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
I don't have
Please,
time for this.
Have a seat.
Don't jump down, guys.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big
Say
place.
yes. I have no
Anything
idea.
could be out there.
Who
Wonderful.
knows?
Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human
I mean, the
civilization.
universe.
Ancient powers that modern
So
science,
big.
even at its pinnacle, could barely begin
Who
to
knows?
comprehend.
Okay.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific...
I know there are
while
aliens in
keeping
this
an
game,
absolutely
too, by the
open
way.
mind. So much
So that would be
has been
really
closed off
cool.
to
I haven't
us
done this
simply
quest.
because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years
father.
before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more
Wonder if
about
this
some
guy
other
can be a
time,
companion.
When things are less rushed. It isn't important.
Honestly,
now.
don't know.
Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns
Yeah,
a
you know,
facility.
I'm glad that you mentioned
There's
that,
an
Autonomous,
important package that went missing between there and
because
here. Any questions?
I've mentioned this in other
You
playthroughs
haven't told me half.
or
of what
just
I
Keep your
other
shirt on.
episodes.
I'm getting to
Like,
it.
I've been
You should
playing
start at
since
Parsons
this
State
came out in
Insane Asylum.
2015,
Don't let
and
the name spook you. It's just
like,
a secure building that we're using.
especially
We think the
since
courier
I
got
started
ambushed as he was
streaming,
leaving the place.
and people have been
Guards heard
joining the
gunfire in
chat
distance, but we don't know
and commenting
exactly
on
what happened.
videos,
Check in
commenting
with
on
Maria
shorts,
at Parsons.
giving
She's in
tips
charge of
during the
security force
streams.
there. She can point you in the
I've
right
learned,
direction. You all set then?
like, it's just opened my eyes to so many different aspects of this game. And
Yep.
I mean,
See you
I
soon.
already
Package.
love the
Good
game.
luck.
There's
Don't
so
get
many
killed on
different
your
ways to
first
play.
job.
For example, like, I get really stuck in my ways in these perk systems, right? So, another subscriber, Joe Swanson, he brought up the nuclear physicist perk, and when you get to level 2, I mean, radiation weapons do double damage, fusion cores last an extra 50% longer, and then at the 3rd level, they can be ejected as devastating grenades. That's so cool. I know there's another one there's just ghoulish. So, by the way, if you have, I have the ghoulification mod that you have to buy on the creation store, but I didn't realize that you have to actually have this perk in order to use that mod, so that your character becomes ghoulified. So that is something I'm going to be looking into down the road later in this playthrough. And then, like, I never used the rad resistant one, but that's such a good idea. Especially, I'm just realizing, like, my character is taking rad damage so much. Like, why wouldn't you use that? There's just so many different playstyles and so many different personal preference. I'm sure there's a specific perfect play style to get through this game as quickly as possible and be the most overpowered. But there's also just, like, so many ways to play, and I definitely miss Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, where you every level you get like 15 points to add to different skills, and then you gotta get a perk every other level. And I miss the weapon and item degradation, but there's still so much that's really good about this game. I hope that they add those things into Fallout 5 when it comes out that we're missing from this game, and then combine what's so good about this game. See, that's kind of my little mini rant on that. Thanks for your comment. It just kind of like sparked a little idea. Yeah, me too. You know, I have never finished the game. I don't know if you can relate with that. I am habitual, chronically don't ever finish video games. It's a personal thing. I get to 3/4 or near the end of the game, and then I decide, oh, I'm gonna stop. I don't like when games end. Yes, I want to see the ending, but, and I'm not gonna spoil anything at all here, but Red Dead Redemption 2, I played so much of that game. I put hundreds of hours into that game, but when it was like, I knew I was kind of like probably 80% the way through the game, I stopped, and I didn't play and finish it for like 3 or 4 years. There's not many games that I've actually finished. What?
I said caravan or raider. Which are you?
So the only options?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire.
What's this place? I can't remember what it's called. Bunker Hill. Okay, got it. I don't really want to spend a lot of time here. I'm still heading towards the caravan, so we're gonna just bypass. I know there's some stuff I can do here. I'll come back to it later on. plan is, though, you know, I feel a little bit more incentivized and motivated now that I'm doing like an actual online streaming playthrough. Like I'm gonna finish this, but it's gonna be a while because I'm gonna get the most out of this. I'm gonna do all the DLCs. I know that when you finish the main quest, you can still keep playing, but I don't know at what point I do the DLCs. I'll figure that out as I get later into the game. But there's a ton to explore. Okay, here we go. We got a little sad raider just sitting by himself. Hey, buddy. I'm dead? By the way, I usually have dog meat with me, but he disappeared at some point, and what's up? What's going on here? Oh, I'm hitting him dead on. Uh-oh. What have I stumbled? Oh, come on. What have I stumbled into here? I'm alright. We'll get through this. Alright, we're good. Little low on our fusion core, but we'll be alright. So like I was saying before, I don't know if she was using the hunting rifle or whatever. Pick up the weapons that they were using, and then you just drop them. You get the ammo that was in the... Alright, so that, pop it. Let's just keep pushing. How much I still got? Man, I still got a lot I can carry. I should be picking up stuff left and right for real. Alright. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna waste ammo on that. Come on. Look at that gunfire over there. Let's kind of see where it's coming. It's probably coming from the caravan. Well, if you're at the caravan and you need my help, you're gonna have to wait a second, because I'm looting this building. Dude, it's really going crazy. Oh. Are there just a bunch of robots over here? Ooh. Oh, dude. It's not good. Crap. Uh-oh. Dude, that's not good. That's not a legendary. Uh-oh. Get out of here, man. You're knocking me into the water. I'm in trouble over here. Dude. Can they just continue to wipe each other out? Got a swarm bot over there. I'm just gonna wait. Kill each other. They gotta have some good stuff. Joe Swanson. Dude, I get anxiety for everything, man. Oh, dude. Whoa! Dude, come on. That's just like one shot. Oh! Alright, we gotta take a different tactic here. Yeah. Hey, you know, I get that too. My wife was like that with the Stranger Things. She watched it until like the last episode, and then she's like, "Oh, I'll watch it later." But you know what? You're absolutely right, Joe Swanson. I have anxiety finishing. I just don't. I just don't like when things end. You know, because then it's like, what next? You know, when you're reading like a really good book series and you finish all that, it's just like over. By the way, I apologize for the repetitive content here. Like I don't even think I want to go back to the Cabot house or to find the caravan. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna clear out College Square with the ghouls because it's just like I can't do that. I can't do that again. I'm kind of like I don't want to repeat that crap. And I mean, dude, those bots just destroyed me. I should have stayed away. Should have known better. I do want to get that dog though, because it's a good level up. We kill that glowing ghoul again. See. Yeah, no, enough. Tips are. Let's see. I just need to get over my. First off, I just need to get over my problem of not finishing games because that's why games are made, is to finish them. Kill this ghoul again. And yes, I welcome tips. Absolutely. I would let people know, like, if this was like a brand new playthrough and I had never played Fallout 4 before, I would maybe be like, hey, please don't let me know because I don't want it to be spoiled. But come on. You're a horrible shot. Like when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and I'm playing that, or Fable, or you know, I'm thinking of playing Metro 2039. There's a handful of other games coming out. Definitely like, hey, like hold your tips, but I welcome tips because, like, literally, I guess feel embarrassed to say this now, but I've gone by Hangman's Alley so many times in previous playthroughs, and maybe I discovered at one point early when this game came out, but I completely forgot about. Like, that was a settlement right there that I've just passed by so many times. And it was pointed out to me by Toxic Gamer. Dude, we're like getting back into some sketchy territory here, but I also kind of like it. I know there were some super mutants down here. We're gonna level up and get that perk.
Fucking hide from me? You're dead.
Who's dead? Yeah, I didn't think so, bro. Squad a lot. Yeah. It's a good motto too. You know, I spend a lot of time in survival mode hitting this VATS button to see if there's enemies nearby. I appreciate the reminder and like not just the tip, but just like the reminder too, because sometimes I get a little ahead of myself and get a little excited. I think maybe I promise I'm not trying to make excuses here, but I'm not used to playing video games with people watching besides my wife, and so I think change the pacing up a little bit maybe. It's a good reminder. Oh, hey, you leave him alone. You get out of here. Alright, we're gonna see if there's some more super mutants in here. No, it's a good reminder for the squatting. I appreciate that. Really worried about that. Oh, she just took out that dead mutant. Got a mini nuke. So we got hulking super mutants here. They're not actually, to be honest, like that much harder. I added the mod. Not that big of a difference. We think, should I go inside? I just really don't want to put anybody through another situation where I haven't done a sleep save. Construction site warehouse. I mean, this doesn't look that big. Let's go in here. Maybe there's a place.
Let's play, little human.
Ah, cool. Sorry, buddy. You weren't gonna give me a chance to talk anyway. I'm hoping that there's a bed in here that I can do a sleep save. You never know. Yes, there is. Before I ever played survival mode, I always wondered why there would be so many sleeping bags just randomly all over the place. And now that I do, it makes sense. Or why there would be empty bottles everywhere. I was like, why do I need all that stuff? I think that's... Hey, what's up, Claptrap? Welcome. I think also Autonomous, uh it's getting used to having people watch. I don't want to be different. I want to try as much as I possible to play like I would if I was actually just playing by myself, to a certain extent, I guess. But man, obsessed with danger. That just means you have high perception. What I was just say about that. You have a high sixth sense. In real life, is anybody else like always like making just like I don't know. Some people I feel like when I'm out in the world, I feel like people don't pay attention to other people in their surroundings, but I feel like I'm constantly like checking like are these people cool? Are these people chill? Is there anything weird going on? But some people just like they don't even pay attention. Part of me like sometimes wish I could live like that. We got a fusion core in here. Nah. We got a little glitch in here though, don't we? I'd love to see a fusion core right now. Alright, that isn't not much. Hope you're having a good one, Claptrap. Yeah. Does that mean you're peacing out, Claptrap? If it does, have a good one. Dude, like a happy dog, for real. Like, just living their best life. You're just like, I want food. I do, though I am a little bit worried about my fusion core. I'm gonna see if I can make my... Oh, dude, that's gonna be a trek. That's gonna be a trek. We're just gonna have to see if we get a little bit lucky. Maybe we'll find one. I'm sure there's one. I am sure there's one. Oh, we got some barrels. Let's see if I can use the right... Uh-oh. That looks to be that same spot that I'm going to avoid. Oh, dude, I am not going there again. No way. We're just going to try to not use... But you know they have fusion cores over there. You know there's a fusion core somewhere around there. Alright, we're just gonna tread lightly here. Kind of sketch. Now you just gotta check your crouch once in a while. Can I go in here? What is this place? You know what? I know I've been here. I feel like there's a fusion core in here. We're gonna take a chance. At the very least, I can leave it somewhere. bricks, dude. That guy like... Are these guys docile? I'm assuming they are. That's good. Whoa, whoa, gosh, I don't know why that made me jump. I got scared there. Ah, whoa. Wake up, dude. Get spooked by a glowing rad roach. That's a real jump scare. That's why I don't play like actual scary games. Definitely some good gear in here, that's for sure. Some jet. I am running low on storage space though. Yes, Claptrap Gamer. You're absolutely right. Thank you for noticing. Try to get the full Fallout theme going in this.
Nice.
I got a Nuka-Cola sweatshirt that I just got, and I have a Fallout hoodie that I kind of like. Obviously, I have other clothes, but I try to stay within theme, you know? I don't know. Let's see if we got anything down here. Also, I just like Fallout stuff. There's gotta be a fusion core.
Should open this.
Alright. You sure about that? The Gutsies have fusion cores? That I'm worried about is gonna like trigger like some like aggro mode in them. Borderlands content or just like Borderlands games? Because I haven't created any Borderlands content yet. It's definitely in the pipeline, but I've got all. Yeah, nothing. I've got all the Borderlands games. I've not played them in a few years. I got Borderlands 4 and I like playing those games with my wife. Like that was one of the big things I liked about Borderlands is I'm so full on. I hear you. I'm so full on carrying capacity right now though. I don't think I can carry anything else. One of the things I love about Borderlands, though, is that there's the local co-op, which very few games have these days, and I love that they still allow that. And it's one of the few games that my wife enjoys to play, video games wise, and I like playing video games with my wife. That's kind of how that's just kind of like when we first started dating, that was one thing that we did together that I greatly enjoyed. You got a set of power armor here. Maybe there's a fusion core. At least we got a glowing... We got a glowing rad roach too. Let's see what we got. It's a nice one. Ooh. That sounds like so much fun, by the way. I'd love to be able to play. I try to get my brothers into it too. They both live in different parts of the state where I live. And first off, it's hard to find the time, but man, to be able to play like, oh, that sounds like so much fun to be able to play like with a bigger group. Makes me want to get back into it, to be honest. All right, we're looking for words that are common. Let's see. Have any INGs? We got rating and letting. Let's see if... Okay, no, so we know we don't have ING. Come on. Sorry, this might be a little bit boring. Just take a second. We don't have rating, letting. Oh, that not recruit. We don't have no words with E's in the second letter, so members aren't a word. Besides aren't. Could be whisper. That. It's not that because we did letting, so there's a T in the same spot. Could be managed. Let's try whisper. Okay. It's not managed. It's not that. Sides. Oh, come on. It's Warpath. Oh, come on. Okay, so Warpath and Whisper both have same commonalities. I'm so close. There's a hack to the hack. Oh, I gotta get this. I gotta get it. So Whisper has one commonality in Warpath. So it has to be W because it's the only one. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not that. It can't be. It's a different letter that's common. It has to be a different letter that's common. Ah! I'm dumb. You have to wait 3 minutes. I want to try it again. I want to try it again. I mean, you can tell, you can put it in the chat too. Okay. Recover.
There we go.
Boom. That was complete luck. That was complete luck. You can reset tries. What? You just get out? You just get out of it? Oh. Yeah, come on now. We're gonna take this. We're taking this. No, it doesn't have the leg. Let's see. It doesn't have the right leg. Or the right arm. Wait, right? So we need the left arm and the right leg. Okay. Yeah. Like I was saying yesterday, it's kind of like Wordle. But like, not really. Yeah, I am over encumbered. Let's see if I'm going to leave that behind. I'll need both of those. That's for sure. I'm going to make sure I didn't leave anything else. Yep. See you later. That'll help me get back there. See, that was huge. I hope that it, like, anybody that likes the word puzzles enjoyed that. I don't mind them, but like again, like I start to think like, oh, this is gonna be boring for people. But I just kind of gotta get over that. You know, I'm playing the game. I don't want to change my play style to show people like I like using VATS. I've definitely had people mention how like, oh, we use VATS. Oh, come on. But I'm not the best at first-person shooter games. Just not. I like that it shows you where it's at on the map. That's why I don't play those online games, because I'm bad at them. Like, I played so much. During COVID, I played a lot of Call of Duty, like Warzone, with my brothers, and I just wound up getting a little frustrated because I'm just like, everyone's so much better. Like, everyone's so good. I spawn and I die. And I found I had to invest so much time into that just to be like semi-halfway decent. So yeah, liking the single player games. I've even had people saying, like in comments to my shorts, you suck at Fallout. I'm like, okay, that's cool, man. I don't care if I suck at Fallout based on someone else's standards. Like, I'm not competing against somebody else's Fallout skill level because I'm not playing against them. Just playing this game, trying to have a good time. I think that's is that a settlement? I think that's a settlement over there. I'm pretty sure that is. It's the one I was trying to get to. I can't remember what that's called again. It's not Covenant, is it? Alright, let's see if we can get back to the Starlight Drive-In without anything bad happening. Thank you everybody for watching too. Super appreciate y'all. Appreciate the tips you provide. Love listening to the different conversations, or not listening, but reading the conversations that y'all have. And just the positive vibes all around. There we go. I can't help myself. I want to see what's over here. Yeah, we're just gonna check. We're just gonna check this out. Radiation. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Hello! Surprise! Dude. That was tricky. That was tricky. Ooh. There's some jump scares in this game. Oh my gosh. That rad scorpion, man. Whew. It got me. I'm awake now. Oh my gosh. That was fun. That's a fun way to finish it up. So I am going to wrap it up right here. I will be back on tomorrow between 2 and 4, 2 and 3:30 when my son naps. That's Pacific time, PM. And again from 9 to 10:30 PM Pacific time. So thank y'all for joining in and adding to this whole experience for me and hopefully for other people. Leaving your tips and your comments and just like your positive, helpful attitude. I super appreciate y'all. And yeah, have a good evening. We're just gonna take a little parting, just like, I mean, this game visually. Come on. But yeah, anyways, have a good one, everybody. Peace out. Said something about my webcam. No worries, Autonomous. I appreciate you for coming in and joining in and just like, you know, you add to the chat, you add to the whole experience, like for real. I could be playing video games by myself right now without streaming. It's a million times more fun having people join in. And hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. It's like I said, it's 10 times more fun, a million times more fun doing this and having other people just be a part of it. I feel like it can be really isolating playing video games, especially single player games by yourself. So you guys are awesome. Hey, no judgment at all. But anytime you want to join in, have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest.